Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to mass replace buttons. This may end up being an obsolete video, but if you don't have the latest Squid Crafter or you're having trouble with it or for whatever reason, it's still good information to know. I'm just not going to spend as much time on it as I did in the previous version of this video. But anyway, I'm just going to show you how to replace buttons, and there is one type of button which I do believe is still being used by some people, and it's not a good button to use because it is blocked by ad blockers. So let me show you what I mean by blocked by blockers. First, I use AdBlock Plus in my browser, and I want to show you what happens when I have that running and I open up a Squidoo lens that has a button that is blocked in it. So let me move this over here. Let me scroll down here real quick, and we will go to, where is it? Here we go. This is a sample of a lens. I just took a snapshot of a lens. When the ad blocker is on, which I leave it on most of the time, sometimes I'll turn it off to check and see how people are monetizing a site, but in most cases people that have ad blockers, they just don't want to see ads, and this is what happens to your buttons. Now if you take the ad block, if the ad blocker was off, that is the site you would see, the page. So you've got your Amazon buy buttons right here. But with the ad blocker on, people are going to come to the page and they're going to go there and they're going to say so what, and they're going to click away and not click your links because they don't realize the images are clickable too. If you want your buttons to show, just make sure you're using a button that is not blocked by an ad blocker. How do you know that? Well, maybe download AdBlock Plus if you're using Firefox and install the Easy List, and you will know. Of course, if you want to see everything that's blocked, you have to turn it off, but that can be done on a per page basis, or you can turn it off completely. It doesn't have to run just because you have it installed, but it's a good thing to know what's going on with your website. Anyway, so that's the reason for this. I did find a button on Amazon that is not blocked. I actually found was it 6 of them? 7 of them? Quite a few. Anyway, I also have a PhotoBucket account where I keep buttons for use with Squidoo pages. Let me see if I can find that Amazon page. I think this is it here. So there is the Amazon page where these buttons are not blocked. And here is the URL here. I have a link to it in the PDF. That link was broken in the first PDF, but I'll fix it when I update. So anyway, this is the URL to get to these buttons, and then you would right click, copy image location, and put it wherever you want. Let me just go show you how to do what I'm talking about in case you're using an older version. And whoops, let me go get something. Well, let's just take some of these hosted ones. Let's do a large image hosted. Let me copy. Here's how you copy everything. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Let's minimize that thing. Let's just say we want to do this. I'm going to hover over that, let it select, push the shift key, grab all those, Control C to copy. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just create a dummy folder. Let's do a new folder. Let's call it test for vids, and we'll enter, and we will just control our right click and say paste all those in here. And then let's just grab one of these hosted button ones. Let's grab this one here. I'm going to show you how to do this in one first, and then I'll show you mass replacing in this in another video. Now this may not be needed because of the fact that I found buttons that were not blocked, and the new templates have buttons that are not blocked. I'm trying to get Chris to replace the button in the new update on SquidCrafter so that the new button is not blocked. But if you want to change the button, in this case this is an unblocked one. There's one that starts with RCM, but here's what I'll do. I'll just take this one, and what we're going to do, we're going to shift it over to a photo bucket button. This is, remember, a just copies of those files, so it's not going to matter. So I'm going to go Control C to copy this. I'm going to go up to search. This is Notepad++, and I recommend you get Notepad++. It is by SourceForge, and it's a good program. I run it for two reasons. The mass replace, I can open up 100 files, replace one thing in all of them, and then close them all, and it's all done. And the other thing is the fact that it has plugins that you can add, and I added one for autosave. I was working in Notepad and WordPad, and I don't have Office. I have OpenOffice. It probably has an autosave feature too, but anyway, Notepad++, I put a plug-in for autosave. I don't lose anything. After 6 minutes it saves every file that I have open automatically, so most I'll ever lose is 6 minutes of work. Highly recommended. And for the mass replace, now we're going to click search. We're going to say replace. We want it to find that. It's already got that highlighted, and let's go back to our photo bucket account and grab that. Whoops, went too far. Oh, there it is. Let's just grab this button here, and we're going to copy the link. You just hover over it, and then where it says direct link, you click that once. It says copied. Then we're going to go back into our to find it. There we go. Back into there. We're going to replace it with this. So we Control V to put that in. That's our new button, and we just say replace. Okay. And let's see, did it? Yes, it went to the photo bucket. So everything's replaced. Once it's replaced, then it says it can't find it anymore because the old one's gone. So there it is. Let me turn this transparency down. I also like this because there's my replace thing, but it's transparent. So that's how you replace a button. Now the next one, I'll show you how to mass replace all the buttons in a whole set if you want. It will also work for anything else. Buttons, box shadows, border sizes, colors, whatever you choose, you can mass replace in a ton of files all at once. I'll see you in that video.